Being a bodybuilder is not easy, but inspiring it is. The fight that takes place between two bodybuilders engage everyone. Hello everybody, greetings from Bodybuilding Olympians. So, here we are with another video on Michal Krizo. I am coming for you, HADI CHOOPAN. Let's get started. Mr. Olympia 2022 is almost approaching. Bodybuilding legend Jay Cutler has stepped forward to share his predictions for the competition in advance of it. The four-time Mr. Olympia champion predicted that Mamdo Big Ramy Ellsby, the current two-time champion, would retain his title. 10 years ago, Cutler had a successful run in the tournament. The athlete had waged on his next competition. Cutler recently revealed to his team to support in a clip on his YouTube channel. The 49-year-old predicted that Brandon Curry would come in second and Big Ramy could win back the crown. It's important to note that Big Ramy, a two-time Mr. Olympia, will tie Sergio Oliva and Frank Zane for the most titles with 3. The bodybuilder also stands one Olympia victory away from matching Cutler's milestone of 4 with the victory 2006 to 2007, 2009 and 2010. Brandon Curry continues to be Ramy's main rival, as Cutler said. In 2020 and 2021, the bodybuilder came in second to the Egyptian. This year, the Americans will try to win. In addition, Cutler is wise not to write HADI CHOOPAN off. The Iranian was a favorite this year among many after finishing third in 2021. Jay Cutler needs to speak more on everything that we have in this photo of Michal Krizo working out again at the Gold's Gym in Venice. And although he looks stunning, we still desire him to get onto the stage and perform. He appears to continue circulating the internet because we see him with such a distinct myth every week. Maintain in mind that guys like Flix Lewis as well as Milo Starchel didn't simply praise this man without no purpose. This is HADI CHOOPAN's most recent work. I'm a few days behind schedule since we suddenly remembered to add it to the report, but HADI looks nice here. However, we want to discuss whether or not you think HADI CHOOPAN can win the Mr. Olympic title. You're aware that we've discussed Bojnice. Many people believe that HADI ought to have dominated his challenge in 2019, and that he didn't actually win because he had been an immigrant or politicians got in the way. Nevertheless, in 2020 and 2021, people thought that HADI's lack of success was due to his shoulder. He should have won in 2019, according to many people, including supporters. We also overheard Chris Cormier and Dennis James saying it was on the show. As you can see, HADI has made significant progress over the past 2 years, so why isn't he Mr. Olympia? What exactly is it? The shoulders? It's not the condition, but maybe we'll see how they deliver better than the last year. In the following day's post, William Bonek posted that he's about 265 pounds, representing the biggest he's always been in the summertime. You'll notice that William already had a gynecological procedure and claims no abdominal discomfort, 0 bloating. You didn't handle that gently, guys. According to Williams, who claimed he wasn't taking as many terrific probiotics as he ought to have, the above man might well have defeated Brandon Curry, who has already held the title of the second best weightlifter in the world for the previous 3 years. William Bonet will place the top 3 during this year's Mr. Olympic competition. Here's the most recent information from his son Mustafa, who is 20 weeks away from becoming Mr. Olympia. I'll start blasting that out in the next update of the day. He and his kid have chosen to compete in the Arnold Classic UK. It probably has a solid understanding of how his son's body functions between Puerto Rico and Orlando. He probably doesn't want to experience the same problem Hassan did last summer when he competed excessively and burned up his body despite winning 2 consecutive performances, as Hassan stated. Brandon Curry, an erstwhile Mr. Olympia champion, finished in second place last year. However, it appears that items have gone somewhat backwards this year since Big Ramy, the reigning champion, used to post the fewest, and now Big Ramy, who is also trying to return, posts so much compared to either the 2 competitors in the final third. Brandon Curry and HADI are 2 competitors we haven't seen much of, and today we're getting this musculature notification from HADI CHOOPAN. This was most likely 7 to 8 weeks out. You can already see he's already in excellent condition. Users recognize a lot of markings on his chest. You can see that crazy microcirculation. He's continuing to work with Honey Ramban. At the same juncture, it makes it look the way it was before he arrived in the USA, because that looks like the fitness center we viewed him in movies before in his home nation. Therefore, it wasn't probable when he returned home to finish his practice. Of the top 3, Ramy has written more than any other, while Brandon and HADI have published the most. Since he has been the most engaged and is currently showcasing his body to the public, Romney is genuinely one of the most receiving attention leading up to his Olympia. There are few people questioning that Romney will be capable of winning his second championship this year, because we have yet to witness much more from other players in contrast to how Romney appears, whether they were more or less remarkable beyond what Romney is giving out. The fight is for pleasure. Don't try these sorts of stunts at home, or else flying footwear from mum is no longer a way. Like, comment, share the video, and remember to subscribe to our channel, Bodybuilding Olympians. We are not sure why Chris Aceto was incapable of nailing Hassan despite his fantastic trainer. I'm pleased that he discovered the equation with AJ Sims and made it earlier, indicating that so many of these dudes are bouncing in the showcases to comprehend your name truly. As you can see, Boone was the topic of discussion for 2 weeks. Users understand even Antoine Valley Young putting second and having won the display was chatted about something for 2 weeks. Because although he could not be chosen as the victor of this exhibition, it is always thrilling to witness this jump on phase. The following morning of the month, the news from Quentin Araya, who's starting to work with Chris Cormier trying to pose, and we will begin suggesting all of his videos. Despite the reality that we have never seen several notifications from him since then, we consider him to be brilliant here too, and I expect he will stay on top 3. In related news, we would also like your guys' opinions regarding this. It was intriguing that Michal Krizo responded to a remark on a particular on his notification in which someone questioned him if he believes you can climb to 10 just at Olympia. After Michal Krizo replied to that remark and said no. Given that he has a certain sense of humor, some people assume he was joking. Others believe his limited English skills prevented him from answering the issue. Still, others thought he was severe and genuinely believed he wouldn't place in the top 10 at the Olympia, even though there were currently 40 or more competent athletes competing in the Men's Open Olympia. Therefore, for a man competing for the first Olympia, even placing in the top 15 in this roster would be remarkable. We believe that a lot of individuals neglect that Michal Krizo won the Arnold Classic under the different of the BB's flags, that he also won Mr. Universe under the various of BB's flags, and that he additionally played fairly just about every contest as a pro under the IFBB, the IF Elite Pro, even though competitive rivalry there wasn't under the identical tier as that of the IFBB Professional League. Nevertheless, it was still an expert, competitive pressure, and Krizo was. Michal Krizo has a genuinely serious chance of placing in the top 10. He was joking here, which is why I'd be amazed if he wasn't in the top 10. However, even though he started competing in a novice exhibition to receive his IIFBB League Season Pro card, this is not a redshirt freshman. This is not a guy who is just heading in with no expertise. This is currently not a guy who has contested against pros previously. This was all about the most trending fight. Let's now wait for what new news we'll be coming up with. Don't forget to share your views. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you like it. Do tell us in the comment section, like and share the video, and subscribe to Bodybuilding Olympians' channel. See you in the following video. Till then, take care.